Hey, kia ora whanau, you're here with me, the Māori Wargamer, and today we'll be playing a Walking Dead All-Out War Battle Report. Chur. Alright, so welcome whanau to episode 1 of my All-Out War, Walking Dead All-Out War narrative campaign. Playing through the campaign in the Days Gone By expansion, which starts off the Walking Dead series for those who've seen the TV show or read the comics at all. So here is our table, here is our beautiful setup. Miniatures all nicely painted. We've got some nice little details here and there. Crash Bandicoot chest there. Police Officer Walker. Something different from the channel, you know. You must be thinking, man, this guy is an absolute mad dog. He's filming Let's Plays. He's filming Warhammer Battle Reports. He's going to take on something else. Well, hey, I do it for you. I love miniature gaming, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So, and I like the Walking Dead setting as well. So, you know, when I found out about this game, I had to buy it. Had to pick up the big set. So for the month of May, we've got a lot of Walking Dead content planned for you across those Sundays, which used to be Shadespire Sundays. We've got that Walking Dead content. We've got unboxings. We've got just fun battle reports, just random, like different level, power level, points level battle reports here and there for you. Across the month of May to keep you entertained. So look out for that. We've got battle reports, unboxings, and then the narrative campaigns here that we're following. And it's going to be my own Māori Wargamer twist on that, of course, as you know me for. So one of the things I like is, you know, it's kind of, you can kind of make your own universe with it. So in this universe, we're playing through chapter 1, gun running here. Rick Grimes has woken from a coma, finding the world a changed place. So in the original story, he gets knocked out by Morgan or his son with the spade, and then they help him go through to the weapons store, to the police station, I think, and get the bag of guns. But in my take of it, he's woken up, instead of running into Morgan and Dwayne, he's ran into Lee and Clementine, which is there, from the Walking Dead video game. Lee knocked him out. He's woken up, and so Lee and Clementine are replacing Morgan and Dwayne in my take, in my alternate universe of the Walking Dead series. Lee was a bit wounded, so after much persuasion, he's allowed Clementine to travel with Rick to get the bag of guns, which is all the way over there, over at the police station. So they've come together, Rick and Clementine, ready to wade through this ruined city. Got a lot of zombies on the board. I'm going to rock through and get it. So yeah, we're equipped here. We've got Rick Grimes, Rick Police Officer Grimes. He's got the hatchet, he's got the shiv, dual wielding, so we can get dice rerolls. He's got some bandages. And we've got little Clementine here with the hammer. And Clementine, she's got an ability to choose a role, so I'm going to make her a runner so that she can hop over cars and stuff as she needs to. That's an invaluable ability. So there's our team, tag team. Rick's like, alright, Clementine, the police station's over there. We've got to cross through these zombies to get to the end and get those weapons. And so she's tagging along with him. Threat trackers on 1. Here's our supply cards. Here's our solo event cards. We're ready to rock and roll. If you're looking for how to play, this isn't the series to watch. We're just going to go through for some narrative fun. I've noticed, you know, a lot of battle reports that you see on here, they're grey plastic, or the camera angles like fixed like that for the whole game, and you're just supposed to get what's going on. So this one, we're going to take you right into the action as I normally do, and and see what's happening for ourselves. So yeah, let's get into this beautiful action. Chapter 1, gun running. Rick Grimes, Clementine, looking to get the weapon, hit the police station, get the weapons, so they can find his family. So, rocking into it, turn 1. Alright, so first activation here, turn 1. Rick's raced forward towards the car, ran, making noise and attracting Officer Zombie here over to the car. So Rick will be in her kill zone for combats. That's all he could have done. No threat level to low, so we've lost in action, but that's alright. Clementine has also done the same, running forward on this side, bringing Mohawk Zombie over here. So we're going to get some early combats, hopefully thin out the horde a little bit. So look at that, we've got 10 zombies all massed around here. It's going to be rough getting. What to say, when we get to this spot, then we've got to roll an attack against a blue defense dice versus whatever the melee options are. So it's going to be a pretty rough run-ins. But we're full health, we've got some abilities on hand, so we're going to get through it. Lee and Clementine, the ultimate tag team, rocking through. So we're going to move into the event phase now. Alright, folks, so event phase, Mohawk Zombies moved into melee with Clementine. Officer Zombies moved into melee with Officer Rick. So that's about to go down. We're going to throw hands in the melee phase. Also drawing that event card, won't stay down. All quiet for each prone walker roll, no prone walkers, so add 1 to the threat level. So we're on to threat level 2 there, whānau. Threat level 2 on turn 1, going into the melee phase now. So Rick's taking down his zombie here, Officer Zombie. No headshot kills, unfortunately, but it's a successful combat. She's knocked over prone, and he's free to search the bag on there at the start of his next turn. Now we'll go see Clementine, how she rocks and rolls. Right, so end phase, we're going to see if any of them get back up on the shield. Start with Mohawk Zombie. Blank, nope. Officer Zombie. Blank, woo! Very lucky. So, threat level bumps up. We're into low threat now. Threat level 4. And just a quick sweep of the board. At the end of the first turn, still a long way to go. 2 zombies down, but not out. Got to search for supplies and sneak in ever closer. Look at that, it's a thick bunch of zombies to walk our way through. Don't know how we're going to thin out the herd. But yeah, that's our mission, that's our goal. That is what we're fighting for. And we're going to see how we do as we rock in now to turn 2. Right, so Clementine searched the box on the car, on the ute, and bandages. Oh, very nice, very nice. She's still full health, but she can use those. Hopped over the car as per her runner ability, and going to just search for more supplies here. Hopefully we've got some sort of Molotov or something like that. Zombies all around. She's out in the open, but she should be fine as long as the events hold up. So that's both characters activated. Rick and Clem on their mission to get to the supply store, the weapons store, and crack into their armory. So we'll see how they do as we go into the event phase on turn 2. Alright, so event phase on turn 2, no zombies in our kill zones. So we're just going to rock in and draw an event card. The Hunger. We are in low threat. Move 1 eligible walker towards the nearest survivor. The Hunger. So increases our threat level from 4 to 5. And move an eligible zombie to the nearest survivor. Not going to do that one. Probably to move her. Let's see. Just going to shamble. Shamble. She's going to shamble up that way. Not going to run into Rick that time. Sorry, baby. So she's ready for party. And yeah, so that is the end of the event phase. That is also going to end the melee phase, as there is no melee. So we're going to rock into the end phase, rolling for these prone walkers here. Alright, zombies are back up. Threat level increases from 5 to 6. We are running out of time. Zombies are all around us. Need to make some quick work here as we roll into turn 3. Also, I forgot to mention, this is my narrative campaign, so if the character dies, they're going to die. So, you know, I don't want that to happen at the moment, at this early. Man, we seem pretty outnumbered. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Got that gun, we can make some mayhem and draw some zombies away. So we'll see how we do. Come back in turn 3. Officer Rick Grimes, turn 3, first activation. He is going to swap out his shiv for the old gun. So he's putting that back in his pack, swapping out the gun. So he's got his ranged weapon equipped now, and he's just going to make a run action all the way over here. Just going to draw a nightclub lady in for a melee combat with him. So that's going to go down. We're going to throw down once again Officer Grimes against Red Party Zombie. We'll see how he does, but we're going to click on little Clementine all the way over there. Right, so little Clementine's moving forward to the car. It's going to grab that supply token on top of it. What do we got? What do we got? Football pads. Oh, very nice. Reduced damage taken. We'll put that on straight away. Don't know if you can do that, but you can when you play with me. So she's pulled those football pads out of the bag and pop those on. It's going to keep her, make her a bit more durable. Very nice, very nice. And that is the end of both activations. She is safe. She might be in that kill zone, but she should be safe. She's good against one zombie. Ricky Boy's got the fight over here. So we're going to go into the next phase, the event phase, on turn 3. Event phase, turn 3. Clementine is safe. Rick is in combat, as we know. We'll destroy that event card. What do we got? Feeding Frenzy. Roll a black for each survivor engaged in melee. On the star, the model loses 1 health. Okay. Blank. We're looking for blank. Blank it up. Woo! Yeah, baby. She's up. He pushes her back and says, whoa, baby girl, I'm married. None of that. I'm looking for my lover, Laurie Grimes. She's doing other stuff. Alright, so he survived from that feeding frenzy. Very nice. And straight into melee phase. Melee, the event threat level pops up from 6 to 7. Oh, we've got a bit, 11 more turns we can potentially do, and we're going to throw down in this combat Rick versus Nightclub Girl. Alright, and so in phase, roll for that prone zombie. Nightclub Girl, stay down, baby. Oh, stay down. She's staying down. And bump that threat level up again, 1. We're now on to threat 8, almost on to high, medium threat. So we're going to play strategically. We're going to rock and roll it as we go into turn 4. We're not too far away, but there is a massive crowd of zombies. I've got some ideas what we're going to do. We'll come back to you, Fano. Turn, did I just say 4? Turn 4. Turn 4, Rick's activating first. He snuck over from Party Zombie up here behind, just edging behind the ute there. He's got his old gun that he scavenged out of the container up there. And he's going to take a pot shot in there. We're going to cause some mayhem, draw all these zombies out. Hopefully, he's behind cover, so he should be fine. A few zombies are going to crash, but he should be alright. So we're just going to take a shot at old Dinah Grandma zombie. So rolling that dice. Come on, Ricky Boy Jr. rolling some hits. Oh, headshot, boom. I need to check the rolls on that because it's unreliable, and I need to roll for some defense for the zombie. Alright, so Mad Dog Rick finished his second activation, took a shot at her. His gun, he's run out of ammo with the gun after a successful headshot, but he got her off the board, which is a massive thing. Raised the threat level from 8 to 9, bringing us now into medium threat. And we're just about to see the results of the mayhem that he's caused. So all eligible zombies within 10 are going to move towards him, and that is all this crowd here around the weapons store. Should allow Clementine a clear passage. So we're going to go into that, we'll see how we do. We'll show you the results of the mayhem. And that gunshot caused some absolute mayhem here. Drew that empty very nicely. They've all walked forward, stumbled into the barricade there. We've got Rasta zombie, we've got librarian zombie, and we've got office worker, probably an accountant zombie there. We've got party boy, surfer zombie, grandpa zombie. All the zombies moving in. Unfortunately, Mohawk zombie is running, and old mechanic zombie is also in. So we're going to have some combat again. This time Rick's being slightly outnumbered. First, we're going to go in and finish Clementine's activation. So it's going to be risky moving across there. If those ones there actually fails, it causes noise, so it's going to draw eligible walkers. We're going to play this very, very carefully, but we're going to go see Clementine's activation now. Clementine's so good that I chose her runner ability. She's just simply dashed over the car. Yeah, over the car. Dun dun. Past that guy. Dun dun dun. Up here, he's going to see her and boom, crash into the barricade. He's easily the closest. So he's going to crash into it. Clementine is inches away from that. And yeah, that's going to end the turn, the action phase. We're going into the event phase now. On turn 4, almost there, Fano. No casualties so far, 0 deaths. That's how we keep it on the channel. Quick sweep over the battlefield. Got a pro nightclub lady zombie, officer zombie there. We are rocking and rolling. Let's see how this event, this melee plays out. We're going into the event phase first. Oh, that one is just out. So Clementine is safe. She's safe. Rick, only just those two. These guys here, they're harmless. They're out of the way. And event card straight into the trigger. The herd. Choose a walker and move it towards the nearest survivor. All eligible walkers within 8 inches of the chosen walker also move, converging on the chosen walker. Alright, fine. So that is how I've interpreted the herd. So I moved officer zombie there, and then move all eligible zombies 8 inches towards her. So we've had all these 3 move this way, starting a little zombie herd. These ones that were behind the barricade have moved past the barricade and crashed into the car. Again, moving towards her as per the card. Wait a minute, maybe this guy's... Nope, he's alright. I was going to move that one, but then those ones would probably walk straight into Clementine. So lucky I can choose that one. I can be a bit strategic. Means Rick's got to get the hell out of there, or he is going to be absolutely massacred. Yeah, that's the event phase over. We're going to go into the melee phase, and it's going to bump the threat level from 9 to 10 outright, and we'll go into that. Alright team, so Rick's 3 to their 2, victory in the melee phase. If you want to, I wasn't too sure, I'm pretty sure that it only means 1 extra damage is carried over and only carries over, so knocks 1 prone, and maybe the other one standing up, I guess from the sounds of it. So correct me if you're a Walking Dead expert, if you know it all. let me know. But yeah, that has Rick has had another success. We've had just overwhelming successes in the game so far, but we're going now to wrap it up. I believe Clementine is steps away from success, depending on the dice rolls, of course. Barricades all around, so they're not going to have an easy time getting to her. Going to rock into that. In phase, roll for that prone one, see if he gets up on a shield. No, he doesn't, thankfully. Threat level raises from 10 to 11. What else happens at the end of the turn? Nope, still got to meet our victory condition. So the state of the battlefield. Big mob around this car here. The herd is gathering. The store is empty. And we are ready to end this mission in Chapter 1 for you. Alright, so we're rolling Clementine's activation. She snuck forward and is in range of the munitions store counter. She's going to roll off. So she gets her 1 red dice for her stat. She gets 1 for being adaptable. She gets another 1 for carrying the claw hammer, which is a bludgeon keyword. And then she gets 1 for the claw hammer. So she's rolling off 4 dice against the blue defense dice of the munitions store. Once we win though, or once she smashes it, we still got to get to the end of the turn. So hopefully the events are nice to us. We've got a massive horde waiting now on this side of town. But Rick's there, keep things calm. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. So let's see how we do as we're rolling off this action. Rolling Clementine's first. Let's see how she does. Oh, easy. I think the maximum we can get on here is 4. So that is 2, 4, 6 versus the blue defense 2. Easy. So Clementine, boom, boom, smashes down the door. Flip that over. That is going to create noise. Nearest zombie, office worker zombie. It's going to hop over now and come into Big Daddy Rick. He's going to put him down. Rick has had no bad times at all across this mission. He's hardened. He wants to find his family, and nothing's going to stop him. So he's ready to rock and throw down hands once again for the final time as we wait out the end of the turn, as we've now met those victory conditions. Thanks to Clementine. We'll go into the event phase, turn 5. Event phase, turn 5. That's the only combat that we have potentially here. Flip that event card. Oh, there's a storm coming. +1 threat, bumping us from 10 to 11. Then anything from low, medium to high. The tension reaches a fever pitch. Oh, they all know it's coming to the end of the game. Add 1 to the threat level. So going from 11 to 12. Draw 2 event cards, applying the results 1 at a time. Golly gosh, let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Pandemonium, +1 threat. From 12 to 13 now. We are on medium threat. Roll 2 blue and move that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor. Then blue walkers enter play. Okay, we're going to roll that out first. Rolling 2 blue die. 2, 3. So 3 walkers are going to move towards the nearest survivor. Doesn't say which one, so I'm just going to move as I choose. So I move these 2, and this girl here, I moved her as per the pandemonium towards towards our survivors. So we're still held off thanks to these barricades. They came in nice, very very handy. Now blue walkers into play. Just 1. One coming in from the forest here, up there. All right, so that's got a bit spicy. Now the second event card. Geez, not another pandemonium, please. Second event card. Distracted. Oh, roll white dice and move that many eligible direct walkers in the direction of your choice. Ah, very nice, cool. So there was a pandemonium, there's a storm coming, then there was the pandemonium, and now something's caught their attention, maybe gunfire in other areas of the city, who knows? It's going to pull some zombies out. So let's see, rolling high. 1. Probably just move that girl all the way back where she came from. Sweeties. And whoa, what an event phase! 3 cards drawn. They were threatening to take us down, but we survived. We're rock and rolling now into the melee phase with Rick and office worker zombie. Alright, so 3 levels bumped up as there's a combat here from 13 to 14. I think that's now in high threat. Rick standing off against this guy here. So 2 white dice from Ricky. Well, he gets to reroll 1 because he's dual wielding. Oh no, he's not. 1 to 1, tied. So just going to push him back. And that is going to end the turn. Going into the end phase. Prone zombie there, up on a shield. No, he's still down. Alright. And I think, I'm just going to double check, I think that ends the game. I'll come back to you. Alright, fine. So end of that turn. Signals a victory at the end of this first campaign. So Clementine broke into the store. We're heading in now to get those weapons. With a resounding victory, we didn't suffer any losses. We got a few. Yeah, we did really good. All comes down to the gun that he found in the car there, which allowed him to cause that mayhem and draw the zombies. And then we got the herd, and this caused a big mass of zombies on this side. And yeah, pulling it out over here, it came out pretty cool. Means that we don't have to pay, if we failed this, then we would have had to pay 5 points more for firearms. So we don't have that penalty. We all came out with it full health, no injuries, no bites. So everyone's still healthy. Lee doesn't have to strangle Rick for getting Clementine in danger. And Rick can get properly armed and trek out to find his family. Which he certainly will do so. So yeah, that's our board. Spent a bit of time getting all that painted up. It looks really good, as opposed to grey plastic, as always does. A lot of fun. That mission was a lot of fun too. Could feel the tension, feel the drama. Didn't get that mask to prevent damage. You know, the Uga Buga. But hey, we got through it. We lived to tell the tale. I hope you enjoyed that one, whānau. Something new, something fresh, Walking Dead battle report, or Walking Dead content. Like I said, you don't see it to this, you know, hey, I'll toot my own horn there, to this quality there. You don't see, you know, either painted miniatures, or like I said, it just stay here and then just walk it around, and you're supposed to tell who's who from this weird angle. So yeah, I like to get you right in, build a story, build a narrative, with these miniatures, as always, as I endeavour to do in my 40k battle reports, as I endeavour to do in everything that I do. So I hope that translates well for you guys across the screen. I hope you enjoyed that. Tune in next week for the for mission 2. Mission 2. Let's do a quick sneak peek. City Slicker. Okay. So this is Rick. Riding into the Atlanta, trying to find the safe zone, riding in on his horse with his bag of guns, and then he trips up, falls over, and ends up having to hide under the tank and runs into Glenn. So I'm sure you guys remember that part. As I said, you know, the maoriwargamers take on the series. Just couldn't find the Glenn. I couldn't get the Glenn model. It's not available in New Zealand unless you buy them from overseas on eBay. So we're going to have some substitutes there, but all, you know, staying true to the theme, to the tone of the story. So I hope you tune in for that. Chapter 2 City Slicker will come into you there next week. If you like this one, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel for more Walking Dead, more great content across gaming, across Warhammer, Shades 5. I do quite a bit there. I'd like to dabble in a few things. So let's drop a like, drop some comments on your thoughts of this battle report, things I can do to improve, and I might listen to you, probably won't. If it's constructive, I will. But yeah, thanks for watching. I am the maoriwargamer. This has been a Walking Dead narrative campaign. Thanks for watching. Ka kite. Ano.